We live in a society where the urge to have something new is almost irresistible. We promote an incessant cycle of consumption where the promise of happiness is always tied to the next acquisition. However, shortly after obtaining the long-desired item, we feel an emptiness, a boredom that cannot be filled by yet another purchase. This behavior not only affects our mental health, but also distances us from true self-knowledge and spirituality. Continuous dissatisfaction and the desire for more can lead us to an endless pursuit where happiness always seems out of reach. Philosopher Epicurus said that true happiness lies in simplicity and contentment with what we already have. In this video, we will explore how to break this vicious cycle by focusing on the importance of appreciating simplicity and finding value in things that cannot be bought. Get ready for a journey that will challenge your perceptions and offer new ways to achieve a fuller and more satisfying life. Imagine you just bought the bike of your dreams. At first, the excitement is enormous, but over time, it begins to fade. Soon, you find another bike that is more modern, faster, and the desire starts again. This cycle can extend to all areas of life, from technology to fashion. Satisfaction always seems out of reach, driving us to continuously seek something new. This behavior can distance us from true self-knowledge and spirituality. Instead of seeking inner peace and personal fulfillment, we get lost in the pursuit of material goods. Mental health also suffers as constant dissatisfaction can lead to feelings of frustration and anxiety. Philosopher Epicurus advocated that true happiness comes from within, from simplicity and acceptance of what we already have. The obsession with social media has become a significant part of modern life. People spend hours scrolling through a sea of posts and updates. This behavior, which would once have been seen as eccentric, is now the norm. We rarely question why we share every moment, from breakfast to dream vacations. But does this contribute to our self-knowledge or mental health? Reflection is necessary. Often, the incessant search for online validation eclipses the essence of the present moment. Instead of fully experiencing a moment, we worry about how it will be perceived by others. It is as if we are always on stage, performing for an invisible audience. The philosopher Seneca once said that life is too short to be wasted on superficialities. Does posting a photo really connect us with our spirituality, or distance us from it? Constant comparison with the carefully edited lives of others can also negatively affect our mental health. Digital obsession can leave us feeling that we are never good enough. Philosophy teaches us to seek inner truth, but social media often presents us with a distorted reality. Perhaps it is time to reconsider the time we spend online and how it influences our self-knowledge and well-being. The way we celebrate personal milestones has changed drastically. Instead of sharing these precious moments directly with friends and family, the trend now is to post on social media. It is as if a photo or video is enough to replace a hug or smile. This is not just an observation, but a reality that many accept without question. Are we really living these celebrations, or just documenting them for others? This change extends even to mourning. In the past, loss was something intimate, shared quietly with close people. Today, it is common to see posts about losses and online tributes. While some find comfort in words of support, others may feel that the depth of the experience is being superficially touched. Sharing these emotions on social media can help, but it can also divert from the true healing process that mourning requires. Think of a birthday party. In the past, memories were kept in photo albums and personal keepsakes. Today, these moments are stored in digital galleries and timelines. Does this contribute to true self-knowledge, or just feed the need for external validation? Celebrations, both of joy and sadness, should help us grow spiritually, but they are often lost in the surface of social media. The constant need for social validation has become a modern addiction. People crave likes and comments as if they were the ultimate measure of their worth. This incessant search for online approval overshadows real-life interactions and personal achievements. It is as if we are trapped on a Ferris wheel of approval, always going up and down according to the number of notifications. Does this virtual validation really fulfill us, or just create a bigger void? By depending on others' validation, we lose connection with our true self. Philosophy teaches us to seek internal approval, find satisfaction in who we are, not in what others think of us. The search for self-knowledge involves looking inward, but dependence on social media leads us to constantly look outward. This can seriously affect our mental health, creating a cycle of anxiety and dissatisfaction. It is important to remember that real interactions have an inestimable value. Talking face-to-face, feeling someone's presence, these are experiences that social media cannot replicate. Disconnecting a bit can be a significant step toward reconnecting with yourself and others more deeply. Practice moments of silence and introspection. Rediscover the pleasure of a good book or a walk without the interference of notifications. In a world full of distractions and material desires, appreciating simplicity has become a forgotten art. True wealth is not in possessions but in experiences and the tranquility that comes from living a simple life. Nature, for example, offers a refuge of peace and introspection. A walk in a park or on a trail can be more revitalizing for mental health than any material good. Stoic philosophy teaches us to value what we have and find contentment in small things. A hot cup of tea, a sunset, the sound of rain, these simple moments can bring a deep sense of peace and gratitude. Spirituality often guides us to seek fullness within ourselves, to disconnect from external distractions, to find the true essence of life. Adopting this mindset can transform the way we live. Take time to meditate, reflect on the things you're grateful for. Try practices like gardening or reading an inspiring book. These activities not only promote self-knowledge, but also help us rediscover the beauty in simplicity. After all, true happiness is often found in the most basic and accessible things in life. We live in an era of constant digital connection, where offline time is increasingly rare. The proposal to disconnect to reconnect with yourself and the surrounding environment is essential for balance and mental health. Spending less time on social media and more time in moments of silence can be transformative. The practice of turning off devices can open doors to a deeper reconnection with our spirituality and self-knowledge. Think about how much time you spend daily on your phone. Reducing this time may seem challenging, but the benefits are enormous. Moments of silence, like a walk outdoors or a period of meditation, can help clear the mind and bring a sense of inner peace. Philosophy teaches us that silence is a path to wisdom, allowing us to hear our inner voice without external distractions. To start, set small goals like turning off your phone during meals or dedicating the first 30 minutes of the day to meditation or reading an inspiring book. These simple practices can create space for introspection and personal growth. Spirituality also flourishes when we take a step back and allow ourselves to be present in the moment, free from digital distractions. Now that you have absorbed all this knowledge, it is time to reflect and apply these teachings in your life. Think about how digital obsession, the search for validation, and material dissatisfaction have impacted your well-being and mental health. What can you do today to change this scenario? Disconnecting from social media for a while, appreciating simplicity, and reconnecting with nature are practical steps that can bring significant change. Ask yourself, are you living for yourself or for others? Does your happiness depend on how many likes you receive or what you own? True fulfillment comes from within, from self-knowledge and connection with spirituality. Challenge yourself to seek inner peace and be content with what you already have. Remember, life is too short to be wasted on superficialities. If you like this content, subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. Don't miss any new videos and join us on this journey of personal growth and transformation. Let's discover together the wealth that lies within us.